Welcome to So Trend, your one-stop destination for all trending and exciting in the world today. Babusa.
Yeah, Java.
Somewhere. Get ready to dive into the world of entertainment,
hot gossips,
trending news,
and your favorite celebrity lifestyle.
Yeah, on So Trend.
Don't forget to buy your popcorn on your way home. Get your partner by your side as you join us, Nadine Swa. And
let me see this and every Friday on Masben TV.
You can't afford to miss this.
Good evening to you all, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Masben Showbiz. My name still remains Onhineba. As you already know, we thank God for today too. Today is another Thursday on Masben Showbiz. Not just a matter was say, any boy would bomb all the time. 6 hours, not just a Masben Showbiz, a chigu over YouTube. So I would like you to subscribe to my YouTube channel and stay tuned so that whenever I do new posts, you get an update. Mama, and how would you turn out TV? Now they are share, and then so they are made every Wednesday. Now while here we see our family here. Na nipans when then no, me never chon common. I know some who any budget. And there, the more Shannon baby on so there. When the budget will like it. I don't want to waste a lot of your time. Let me introduce my guest to you. Then we continue. Young lady, you are welcome.
Thank you.
Here is on the Masben Showbiz. But you're looking so beautiful.
Thank you.
You know, the moment you sent your pictures to me, I was like, you look older than this.
Oh, really?
But in real, you look so pretty.
You know, sometimes pictures can deceive.
Okay.
Yeah, so that one is true.
All right. So just give me a small introduction about yourself. Who is Jennifer?
Okay, so I'm Jennifer Dugbiri Asokulika by full name.
Which tribe?
I'm a Fafra by tribe.
Fafra. Okay.
Yeah.
Because the name, I've not heard this name before. What did Jennifer never the rest?
I know. So I'm a pastry chef. And a media student too as well, GH Media School level 300. I dedicated my life into pastry art. That was, I think, 4 years ago. And with the media, I'm still in it, trying to understand the communication in the world. And I'm always happy to entertain, chats, and also inspire people.
All right, thank you so much. All right, here for not just say I'm introduce my guest now. I'm enjoying about from Cratwalk and versus here now. They are home and I'm fan also. Now I say no one ex bakery say and how it is how you for being a warrior and I say oh yeah wedding be an engagement and an outdoor just the idea we be I'll be here cake or Jose or bebo all the time obey here and boy piano no. Obe service so I will never j. And only Adibako or Mono Mabonsu de the phone say boko. My phone na manamo, ne be any an archer say. What one saffron na almost met me about service so I will be to me adjun. That is a one man I'm able to journal 0240 364 769. In case I wish we hear more and also a phenomenon na what frail when I only want to chunk come. I found away with the suro cake in the day. So up a cake into say, then you crown on me. I am. And I thought to be some of us could talk. Also say, I thought the here, or the quiet fro. And as all quay ye, because this time a year I fashion. Okay, thought to me foul. I'll be to me who I can what are in the next level? Or beyond to me, she go home, just say, Obation a child can also bet me a pump and Taliban mount. Where say seal, mount so high effect. It is I front a walk a year engagement, Aberdeen only problem. And also by some of us could turn so a child coin. Cry, the number of the to journal. The tea for another picking a man on BBN over here and more announced to me as I saw come. And also Namana, just say, Medebe to journal 059 020 779. That's some of us could talk when he and more to me. Abuo, at a little pebia, or dinner. What about just the old pebiano or bet to me, Abuo. And that also be Nana Kofi's Koto on the Satal Bank and I will pay. I just hope I shall obey fair. Obey me, Cecil. Emma one cassan one of my crashes. We are bar now, Bema. Obi and baby. I was young for my mean chum, Humbra, Nami bar, more the whole in house.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to So Trend, your one-stop destination for all trending and exciting in the world today. Babusa.
Yeah, Java.
Somewhere. Get ready to dive into the world of entertainment,
hot gossips,
trending news,
and your favorite celebrity lifestyle.
Yeah, on So Trend.
Don't forget to buy on your way home. Get your partner by your side as you join us, Naden Swa. And
Let me see this and every Friday on Masben TV.
you can't afford to miss this.
I was here for an I have a view. As a about to uncle my so. Yeah, uncle. So now, let me ask you. You said you were, I think, you were caterer, right?
Yeah.
So since when you engaged yourself in these caterer services?
I think that was 2015 when I started baking, but it wasn't that serious. Like it wasn't something for sale. I was just doing it on my own. I actually started from the house trying to bake for myself, bake for my family, for them to try and see how it is. And then from there, I realized that I was good at it. I was like, no, I have to go in for it, as in studying hospitality and catering management. So I didn't only do the baking aspect, but cooking too was part, and then event planning too was also part. After school, when I came to Accra here, that was 2018 that I came to Accra
After
here.
SHS or
Coming
after
here?
SHS?
No.
Before you came to Accra or
You know, after secondary school. Yes.
Okay.
Before I came to Accra here, and I still continue with the baking business, but I was doing it in the house. So what I do is people call in for orders.
Okay.
Then I'll deliver it to them. Some people too, they'll call you and then they'll be like, oh, I want you to do home service for me. Maybe they need spring rolls, 50 pieces or 30 pieces. Then you go to the house and you do it for them. If they also want to do pickup at your place, then I do it and I deliver it. Take orders, either home service, delivering, pickup. I do all. Before later on, I started working in a restaurant called
I'm
Pedro's.
coming up. How old are you? Because only one person. You are schooling, one. You are still doing all this job. How old are you?
I'll dodge that question.
You don't, because it's too much. Only one person.
Yeah.
It's not too much for you.
It is, but what I mean, like I've grown to learn is that when you focus on one thing,
Okay.
it will not work for you. And you don't have to look into the profession only, but you have to be creative in whatsoever that you do. In case maybe the professionalism is not going on well with you, with the creativity that you have, or you can gather together to make up something, can fetch you money from that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So me, when I was there, I was doing like 3 jobs at the same time.
Jobs
Yes.
at the same time.
I was
One
working
person.
in a hotel as a
Okay.
receptionist. Then I work as a waitress too at night, and I take orders for my online business.
No, wait, so you get time to rest.
Resting is understatement.
Because only one person.
Yeah, that's how it is. So when I started working in the restaurant, my boss noticed that there was something fishy about me. So they decided to open Italian pizza, not this Ghana oven that we used to bake, but Italian pizza. That one, when you are baking it, you burn the wood inside the oven, and then after doing the pizza, you put it inside. Within 5 minutes, the pizza will be ready.
Okay.
Then you serve it. So when they opened that one, they were like, they're looking for people, or maybe they were looking for 2 people to be running that department. I didn't want to let them know that I know how to do it. I was kind of afraid because it's a new place and all that. But later on, they figured out that I know how to do bakery.
I'm coming up. Let me pass this one too. So since you started a day, how many orders?
For my side or
Yeah,
the
for
company?
your side. Just for your side.
Okay, so my side is not all the time that I get orders.
Okay.
But sometimes I can be busy. So when it happens I'm busy, then I'll just let my sister assist me
Okay.
in the
She
house.
also know how to do.
Yes, she knows how to do it. So I'll just let her handle those that she can, and then I'll do the rest, and after that I'll go to work. Yeah.
I see. Busy type. You are still schooling at the same time.
Yes, I'm still schooling. So hopefully by next year I'll be graduating.
Okay, from school. Right?
Yes, from school.
I see. Just like make her answer when I told me so. It's only one person. I had about go. She's schooling. She's still doing something different. No, wait, I don't understand. So still, you are still schooling as at now. You are
Yeah.
still doing all those jobs at the same time.
Yeah, I'm still schooling, and the most interesting part is that the school is, we start classes from 8
Okay.
to 5 p.m. Level 100, it wasn't that busy, like it wasn't that, how will I say it, so serious, because when we close from 5, then I go to work.
Okay.
And maybe hopefully
You
work
close from
I'll
school
close.
and still go to work.
Yes, I'll go to work. And work I'll close by 12 a.m.
Okay.
Latest by 1 a.m. I'm done. Then
Then
I'll
you
go
still
back
come
home.
back home and
Yes.
still get dressed to school.
Yes. But my level 200, it was really tough because we started our morning show and our evening show. So morning show, you're supposed to be at the studio 5 o'clock a.m.
Okay.
When it's 5:01, you're not allowed to enter in the studio.
Oh, wow.
So when you come 5 a.m., then we start the show. You close 8, then you continue normal classes. You go for break 12 p.m., and then you continue, you close 5
So I'm
PM.
coming. How do you manage to go to that one too? Because you close from work, the hotel work, right? I think 12 a.m.
Yes.
So how do you manage to go to school at around that 5 a.m. too?
It wasn't easy, but I was able to pull through.
Wow.
Because I realized that if you want to let sleep get into you, or maybe if you give laziness a chance, it will take part of you. Like, as in anything small that you do, you would want to rest. Even though it's good for us to rest, maybe
Sure.
after working and all that, but in a circumstance whereby you don't have the time. And of course, no one has the time because time is not waiting for anybody.
Sure.
Yes, the clock is ticking. It doesn't wait for anyone. So it's better you hurry to catch up with what you are doing. Then the little time that you have, you rest. So my level 200, I could barely sleep like an hour to 30 minutes before I wake up because I have to, no way you can sleep because you're schooling.
So let me ask this: do you have a dream to do your own business, or do you
Yeah.
still have to you wish to do business for someone or working for someone?
Okay, so I'm the type that loves serving people.
Okay.
I love serving people a lot. And for dream, yes, I have a dream. My online business, as in the bakery that I'm talking about, is Jane Bakery and Event Planning Service. So maybe if you have mini birthday party or maybe any ceremony, conference meeting that you want me to plan the event for you, I do that too as well. Then the pastry too. But that is not where I just want to focus on. I want to take it to the next level, which I'm actually working on. So I've given myself, let's say, in 2 to 3 years' time, I'll get a place. I'm already working in a small place,
Okay.
but then I'm still focusing on a big place where I can take big orders.
All right.
Not as in this small orders,
Okay.
yes, because we need the money. The money has
I
to.
see. I see. So do you people face challenges in this your work?
Yeah, for catering business, challenges. In fact, every business,
Okay.
there are a lot of challenges.
So I just want to know some of the challenges you faced.
Okay, so some of the challenges is that, when I first started to build trust, if you call for your order, because it's online, some people feel like you want to
Fraud them.
you want to fraud them. So they don't want to send the money. So what I would tell them is that they should just let me know the kind of cake that they want, the design, and then the size that they want it, so that I will do it the day that they want, and then they'll come and pick it up and pay.
Okay.
So there was this particular person that ordered for 2 birthday cakes, and I think they were twins, one boy, one girl. After doing the birthday cake the following day, he called to tell me that she wants to cancel the order.
So what are you going to do?
She wants to cancel the order. So
Because you've already made the cake.
Yes, I was speechless. I didn't know how to even react. So I have to hang up the call. A few minutes later, when I called her and I asked her, Madam, but I'm already done with the order.
For sure.
So if you are canceling the order, that means I run lost, because there is no one that I can sell, and it's not even 1 birthday cake. It's 2 birthday cakes. And she was like, she didn't know that somebody is going to surprise them. They've had a lot of cake, so she was thinking that she could use that money for something different rather than using it to order for the same cake. And I told her that if that's the case, at least you were supposed to prompt me in time.
For sure.
So that I will know how to go about it. Not for you to wait for me to finish the order, then you tell me that you have to cancel the order. I didn't say anything. So that day, what I did was that a friend of mine called me, and she was like, she's celebrating a friend's birthday, and she wants to order a birthday cake.
Okay.
So I told her that I have 2 birthday cakes, but the design, I've done it because they are cakes. The design is not for an adult. Because when it's an adult, we have a different design for them. And when it's a kid, we know how to do it for them. And she was like, oh, it's cool. They can manage with it. It's not something huge party. Okay. It's just for the house. And I said, okay. So I have to give the 2 cake to the lady. And the money she gave me, what I've spent.
Due to the circumstance on ground, we need to just
I have to give, because even if I keep it, it's waste of time.
Sure.
So it's better I give it. You never can tell. After they taking it, they will come back to order more.
That is it.
So that's some of the challenges in bakery.
So for how long can cake stay without spoiling?
Okay, so normal cakes in the fridge, it can keep to 1 week.
Okay.
That is in the fridge. But in a freezer, it can stay up to 3 months. 3 months.
3 months.
After 3 months, you can't serve it out for a customer. You can eat it or maybe like.
And are you sure the taste will be the same?
Oh yeah, the taste will be. You know the freezer. Yes, it's really good, but it doesn't have to exceed 3 months.
Okay.
Yes, it doesn't have to exceed 3 months. And if the cake is covered with fondant, you are not supposed to allow it stay in the fridge for 1 week. It has to go straight to the freezer. So the day you want to deliver it to the cake owner, you bring it out, you put it in the fridge for like 2 hours. And then after the 2 hours, you place it on the counter, like where, not as in heat place, but very warm, for it to sit for another 2 to 3 hours before you can serve it. This thing actually happens to me, I think 2 months ago. I had fondant cake, and then I made the cake. Later on, the guy called me, he was like, he's traveling. So because he's traveling, he will pay for the cake, but he will come back for it when he returns from his trip. Okay. I was like, oh, it's fine. So I have to store it in the freezer for him to be able to take it when he returns. So when he returned, I brought it out, placed it in the fridge for 2 hours, and after that, I placed it outside for 2 to 3 hours before I was able to deliver it to him.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
So since you started this work, have you ever received any insult from your client?
Yes.
Okay. But
insult, it will always come.
How?
It will always come. Some customers are very rude.
How?
They can call you, they want to place an order. They don't know what they want. But for you to recommend for them, you need to know who they are, what they can take, before you'll be able to recommend for them. Because some people are there, they are vegans. So because they are vegans, you can't give them cake that contains egg and then milk and all that. You have to make a vegan cake for them. So if a customer calls and he's like, he or she...
I'm coming. Do you have types of cake? How many types of cake do you have?
Oh, we have a lot of cakes.
Okay.
I can equally make a different cake, then I'll give a name to it.
Mm-hmm.
That's
with
how...
different ingredients?
Yes, with different ingredients. So we have a lot of cakes. We have vanilla flavor.
Okay,
we
what's
have
that
the
one?
chocolate. The vanilla flavor is just the normal process, but you fill the vanilla inside.
Okay.
The vanilla essence and the vanilla beans. And then we have the chocolate flavor, which we use chocolate for it, or maybe cocoa powder for it.
Cocoa powder?
Yes, for it. And then we have the red velvet cake.
But the cocoa powder is very bitter.
It's very bitter, but
yes.
When you use it, we have the sweeter one, we have the bitter one. I normally don't go for the sweeter one because I'll be using sugar in the cake. And the cocoa, the sweet one, is also sweet. So if you are doing it and you don't take your time, it's like the taste will be too much. It will be too sugary. Okay. But if you go in for the bitter one, then you do your usual measurement for the cake. It balances the taste. Even if you are eating it, you wouldn't feel that it's the bitter cocoa powder that I've used for it.
Easy. talent. Well, how can one person be working, still schooling, not only one work? Just be with me. Let me take my short commercial break. When I'm back, then I'll deliver the rest for you.
Yo, I be SKY on that.
It's your boy for Monday. Masben
Showbiz. Talking about
Catch them live and every Thursday from 6 to 7 p.m.
sharp.
Don't miss it.
Abibio, na me science so I can't try to say my boy for moment to me boy me to me this argument the way bro my menje omo nkra to ombra na memfa de aka no ye dem fansan fan to also na try say na me ka no one ex bakery on ade oya say cake it is a we birthday bi open cake a try say ahom ka wom de na wo de ama wa hoho ana say wetwa am wa dofo no beba no mo no afili bia and I know one ex bakery or by servo or be a kama na just a woman so de a defo nebo enyedin na chese omana mam de betu dwa no wo angasa no chese wo hia omumbo ya obefre omana omatum say deliver bi omode ama na man ko wotuma hwe screen as I say twegu ho mo say inti wangasa hwe ho mo na wotuni omadi nkomo na to so bi o some of us ko to ono so no o pa atalia o pe bia they say only be a crash be only pie dinner bi obanya tare bi a ope e won ho na say ye bi na wo konso a still always nya tare bi a wansa wo sha wo be feel okay e won ho. Let's move on. So for now, you're a businesswoman. I know you have a lot of ideas about I mean when it comes to business, you know a lot of ideas. You have a lot of ideas. So aside your business, the bakery aspect, how do you take orders for foods too, not only the bakery aspect?
Yes.
Okay, so for the food aspect too, what have you learned from that side too?
Okay, so the food aspect, I do local food. Honestly speaking, the only food I cannot prepare is akpele and then fufu. I don't know how to pound fufu.
You don't eat fufu?
I don't eat fufu.
Okay.
I don't know how to pound fufu. I don't know how to make akpele. Apart from these two local dishes, any food at all that you want, I can make it. Okay. And with the food orders, normally I go for this thing, home service. Someone can call, you come and cook, prepare not only one dish, you can prepare like 2 to 3, 4 different food. Then you store it in the fridge for them, and then they'll pay you. And apart from that,
So since you say you don't know how to prepare fufu, if I want to order you to come and prepare fufu for me, how are you going to do that one?
I'll only make you like soup.
Will you tell me that you can't prepare fufu, so I forget that one?
Oh yeah, that one is true. Like I don't know how to prepare fufu. Okay. You know, my place we hardly eat fufu. So it's when I came to Accra here that I noticed that is something that they really, really love about. In fact, some people eat it every day and they don't get tired of it.
Oh yes.
But I don't like it. I don't know why, but I don't like fufu.
But me, I can see the sense you were catering there. Either you eat or you don't eat. I think it's very good for you to learn that one.
Yeah, for me to learn. But the fufu side, it's just the pounding that is my problem.
But it's not only the pounding one, because now we have neat fufu there, the one you can drive it.
Oh, me, I wouldn't prefer to go in for the neat fufu, or maybe you send it to the machine for them to blend it and all that. The pounding one, though I don't eat it, but the pounding one will be far, far better than the blended one.
You use manpower?
Yes, manpower.
Okay, tell me more about the food aspect.
Okay, so apart from that, I take orders too, not only for the home service, but if there is a event party that they need food, as in this thing, buffet service and all that, I'll just prepare the food and then I'll look for people that will serve them. Then we'll take it to the location, set up everything for them. After that, when they come for the refreshment, then we'll serve them. And after that, I'm done.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So do you have workers? Aside your sister that you were talking about, do you have workers?
No, I don't have workers, but I have people that do call when I'm in need of them. Or I do call them when I'm in need, and they avail themselves. At the end of the day, you just pay them, and then they'll go. But I don't keep them as in they work for me, then I pay them monthly, no. I still need the money, so maybe when I get a bigger place, then I'll think of employing people that will work under me. Yeah.
But I'm coming for the price. If someone want to call you now to, come and prepare something for him or her, How's the price? How do you do that one too? Or it depends on what the person requests for?
It depends on the food the person is going in for, and then the number of people you are preparing for.
Okay.
Yeah, because if some people, they want good food, but they don't want to spend. Yes, that one is true. Okay. And things like that, when it happens, I get a customer like that, I'll just let you know. If you don't want to spend money, I wouldn't want to give you something. At the end of the day, you will complain, or maybe your guests will complain. And it will be like, I don't know my job.
Sure. I
will charge you according to what I'm giving you. If you are good to go, then deal. If you are not, then I'll tell you that I'm sorry, I can't. Okay. There are some certain business you don't have to like force yourself inside to take it when you know fully well that you can't do it. You are not working to like just for people free. It's
cook for someone. Then later the person reject the food that no, this food is not sweet.
No, actually, I've never experienced that before. But like I said earlier on, it's only the baking aspect that the lady called to cancel her order. Apart from that, I've never experienced that. But then again, I had some orders at home that over like 30-something people that they needed me to prepare food for them. So after sending the food, not knowing the lady was allergic to onions, and she didn't say it. We didn't also know. So after eating the food, then she started feeling uncomfortable and all that. And the lady called to ask me if I'm sure the food was well prepared, because she don't understand why she will have to eat the food and after that she's behaving that way. So I told her that I'm not sure it's the food, because she's not the only one that ate the food. Yes, a lot of people ate the food. Okay. Over like 20 plus people ate the food. She is not the only one. Or I don't know, maybe if she's allergic to something. So I went to the lady, then I asked her, is she in any way allergic to something? And then the lady told me that she's allergic to onions. I was like, I'm really sorry. But things like that. And you know, I also blame myself. I don't know, but when I get orders, I do question the person that is bringing me the orders to find out if people are in any way allergic to something, so that you know how to go about things. Maybe if they're allergic to pepper, 10 people are allergic to pepper or maybe onions, you prepare something separate for them. But that day, it escaped my mind. It escaped my mind.
So how was the feelings?
I felt really bad. Like, I felt really, really bad. Because it will look like you don't know your job. Or you are just doing it because others are doing it. Or you are just doing it because of the money. Even though it's because of the money. But then again, we want people to feel it. You get it? When they get your service, they should know that like you have the professionalism in you. You are not just doing it because catering has to do with health. Because when you are cooking food, you are not just cooking because the people want to eat. You are not just cooking because they are hungry. You are not just giving them food.
You will have some measure taking in place.
But yeah, you have to give them good food. And if like food that they will eat, that it won't have to worry their health issues. For instance, if I was to know that the lady is allergic to onions, I would have prepared something different that does not contain onions. Yeah. So catering it's for people that are really passionate for. Not if, like it's a bonus, or let's say it's a plus if you know how to cook. But if you really want to go into it, then you have to know the do's and don'ts of it.
What are the do's and don'ts?
Just like I said, if you get orders or maybe you have food to prepare for a number of people, you have to follow up. The person that is giving you the order, you have to follow up to that person. Know the number of people that are allergic to this, allergic to that. Because some people, they are so busy to the extent that they don't even care about their own health. Even it's after eating the food, when they start getting the symptoms, before they realize that, yeah, I forgot to ask, so this food, did you add this thing inside? But if you do your work by following up with the one that gave you the orders, to find out the number of people that are allergic to this and that, so that you can prepare it according to rate. It will save all those stress. Assuming maybe like just what happened, if I give them 10% of, the order because of what happened, just, for them to be able to patronize me next time. For people that don't care, they only want their money. They don't care. Even if that incident happened, they will tell you that the person did not tell them that she is allergic to onions. Sure. But you being, like the caterer, you know your work. That is what, you are not preparing for 2 or 3 people. This one is a number of people, and like 30 to 40 people. So you're supposed to find out the number of people that are allergic to this and that. Some people are there, they don't eat salt. And if that person is maybe like VIP guest or something, you can't say because it's one person you will not prepare. Okay. You have to prepare because they are paying you. If only maybe...
So if it is, I'm coming, if it is 100 people, then one of them doesn't eat salt, you still need to prepare that one different.
Oh yeah, you can do it. Since they are giving you according to what, like you are charging. Because you are delivering the service according to the amount that you are charging from the person. Okay. So you have to do it very nice and smooth for them. So that next time, even if they will not be the same people to order from you, but they can recommend you for someone. So these are some of the things that, like, when you are starting a business, you don't just look at the profit side or the money side, but you have to also consider the people that you are working with. You have to also consider your customers, what they want and what they don't want, how they feel after your service. You have to get feedback so that you know how to balance yourself to avoid certain issues.
I see.
Yeah.
You've been to Caterer school before?
Yes.
Okay, which school?
Bogatanga Technical Institute.
Okay, and how many years did you spend?
3 years.
3 years.
Yes.
So after that 3 years, then you achieve all this, all what you are doing
Yes,
now.
so with that, our practical is more than the theory. Okay. And even at that, with the theory, the little that they will teach you, you'll still get to know about everything. So it's not the hospitality and catering management. Some people think it's just about food, but it's not only about food. There was they have places that they will have to teach you how to lay bed. Event planning is there. That's where I also learned the event planning as part of the hospitality and catering management. The food aspect too is there. And then they also have the drinks that you make cocktails and then mocktails. So I also make cocktails and mocktails as well. Yeah, so hospitality is a whole thing. Like if you are a person that is really interested, then you get to learn it more. And even if what you've learned in school, you don't just have to stay with that. You have to go beyond that, because day in, day out, new things are coming out.
Sure.
And it will get to some point, they are not interested in the old ones, but the new ones. Okay. You wouldn't have to go to school to learn the new ones. That is why we have the Google. YouTube is there. You can search, you can Google, you learn.
So is it unadvisable for someone who is to be a caterer like you, for him or her to go to school before?
No, it's not necessary. If you are really passionate about it, you start with the little you have. YouTube is there. They have like tutorials and all that. Okay. You go to it. Yes. Me, when I first started my business, I have to bake for people to eat free.
Oh, okay.
Yes, I have to bake for the hotel. I can just go to the market. I will shop. I'll come and do pizza. I'll do pie. I'll do cakes. Then I'll share it to the people free. That lives around, for them to taste and give me this thing and comment on it. Okay. And it was really good. My first order I had was one man. He normally comes to book a room there. So when he came, I just packaged about 10 pieces and I place it on top of the desk like this. Anyone that comes in to book a room, or maybe you've logged in and you are logging out again, then I'll just say, oh ma, please, I'm doing pastry, so I just want you to have a bite of my pie and see how it is. And they'll be like, okay, then they'll try it. So the man that gave me first order, he took the pie, he didn't eat it all. He got to the house and then he gave it to his daughter. So it was the daughter that ate the pie, and she was like, Daddy, it's really nice, so I would like to have some again. Then he called on our office line. When I picked, he was like, is this Jennifer? I said, yes. Okay, my daughter says she likes your pie. So I would want you to make me 20 pieces of it. Wow. And I was like, wow. So with the 20 pieces of crumple, when I was giving it to him, I gave him 10%.
Okay.
Not like, but you want him to feel good in a way that, like, when he's in the mix of people and they are looking for someone to do pie or something, he can recommend you.
Okay.
So business, even though your capital, your profit matters, but then you have to look like the customers that are coming in, for the customers that are patronizing you. Okay. You have to also consider their feelings, the service you give them, and after that you take the feedback from them.
So do you have any advice for all those upcoming, business women out there? Any advice for all those upcoming ones? Because maybe due to what you are saying now, someone who used to also be a caterer like you, so the person needs guidelines to follow up. Any advice for them?
Yes. Okay. So my advice to them is that some people feel like you have to get huge amount of money before you can start. It's never true. If you
How much did you started with? Because one certain time I heard some story. One man was saying something that he started his restaurant with 1 bag of rice. So you want to have...
It's true.
Okay.
It can be possible.
How much did you started with?
My own, I started with 70 cedis.
70 cedis?
Yes. I started with 70 cedis. So I went to buy the things and all that. And even with the 70 cedis, I was able to make the pie out of 20 pieces that I did. And I had like 25 pieces out of it. And I think after that, I charged the man like 150. Then he gave me 300 cedis.
Okay.
So I was able to get back my capital for it. So one thing about business is that you don't just sit, then you say you want to start a business. Right. You have to set goals for it. You have to make plans for it. Okay. You have to, draw your strategy.
Someone will ask, what are some of the plans?
For me, like the catering part, some of the plans for it is, which people are you targeting on? Okay. How do you want to start the business? Are you starting it online? Are you going to carry on your head?
All right.
Are you giving it to someone to carry and sell for you? Or you are leaving it for a provision shop owner to sell, and then at the end of the day, you go for it? Okay. How are you going to start with it? You look at all those things before you'll be able to go into for it. And like I said about the money, I realized that things have increased. At first, you could buy the soft flour, like 146 cedis. But now, it's almost like 500 cedis, closer to 500 cedis. Right. Because you can go today, they'll tell you that it's 445 cedis.
So let me ask this though. For instance, now I order something from you, have paid everything. Then tomorrow you go to market and find out different price over there. How are you going to do that one too?
I have to sort you out. I don't have to tell you that they've increased because of that. I'm adding this to it.
Okay.
It doesn't make sense.
All right.
Because we've concluded with everything. You've paid me already. So it's now left to me to deliver your order to you.
Okay.
So even if I go to the market and they increase things, I have to sort you out.
Okay.
Maybe your next order that I'll tell you that, oh, sorry, sir.
All right.
The things are now expensive at the market. So because of that, we've moved from 100 cedis to 125 cedis or 115 cedis. Okay. But you are not supposed to tell the person that you went to the market, they increased the things.
The things cost more than how you were even expecting it. So I think you need to, inform the person. Or wasn't the person have already made deposit, so you can't tell the person anything?
No, to me, I don't feel like it's a good thing. Okay. If you are doing that, you are rather chasing your customers away.
Okay.
Trust me when I say this, you are rather chasing your customers away.
I'm coming. I give you 150. I need this. Then the following day you went to market and the thing is more than times 2. That's what I give you. What are you going to do?
That's what I said. I've been through what you're saying.
Okay.
I've been through it.
Okay.
Remember the corona time? They were like increasing things day in, day out. You can go to the market, then you buy a bag of rice, like 35 cedis. The following day you go and they'll tell you that it's 45 cedis, it's 50 cedis. If you've not taken the money or if you have not charged the person, yes, that one is a different case.
Yes, but this one you've charged the person.
But you've charged the person, you've taken the money. there is no way you can go back to the person and tell the person that when I went to the market, they've increased. You were supposed to do the research before charging the person.
Wow, I see.
You were supposed to do the research before you charge the person. So if you are not sure, the only thing you can do is, if the person asks you, oh, so how much are you charging me if I want 20 pieces of pie for my guest? Oh, say, please, can you hold on for me? I'll get back to you, hopefully by tomorrow in the morning.
All right.
Then you make your research. The following day, you charge the person.
I see.
But if you go ahead and you calculate in your head without going to the market, the loss will be coming from your pocket. You have to fix with your own money.
I see.
You have to fix. Because me, assuming if I order something from you, and then I paid you, the following day you call to tell me that, oh, Jennifer, sorry to inform you, but you have to add me 100 cedis or 50 cedis. Because when I went to the market, they've increased it. It doesn't make sense. I'll tell you that return my money.
So you
I won't pay. No, I'll go to another person.
Okay.
I'll go to another person.
I see.
Because customers can be ridiculous, like, trust me. I don't know, but those that have been through it and have witnessed something like this or maybe experienced something like this, they will understand what I'm saying.
Okay.
Because some people feel like since you are into it, you are devoting everything in you for them. But they don't know that you have other things doing. And you are not supposed to let them know that you have other things doing. Because when you are going to explain that to them, some might feel offended.
Yes, sure.
They might feel like you are trying to teach them what they don't know, but that is not it. So the only thing is that you should just ignore them, focus on your work. Make sure you do it very, very well for them to like, and then at the end of the day, they can recommend some of it. Even if they insult you, it doesn't matter. It's the money that you are looking for.
So you don't need to reply.
So the insult doesn't matter. You don't have to reply. You don't have to say anything.
But you know that some of the customers, they are so annoying.
I know.
Sometimes very difficult for you to control yourself.
I know. So, like, I remember some time ago, somebody asked me that she has never seen me being upset before. Always when they see me, I'm smiling. I'm always smiling. They've never seen me being upset. I was like, everybody has days that they don't feel like talking.
Sure.
Or maybe you wake up in the morning, then you feel moody. You don't want to talk to anybody. Someone has seen you, the person greeted you, then you feel like you are just angry, not because the person has done something to you, but you have this hatred in you. I don't know if you are angry with yourself or whatsoever. That I can't tell. Sometimes it happens. But when it comes to business, you have to put that aside.
That needs to be okay every day.
You have to put it aside. Me, I've said people before. You can go to a customer, you are trying to take the order. Even some people, they are walking in, you are walking in, oh, say welcome. They won't even mind you. Where would you like to sit? Inside, outside, upstairs, garden? They won't mind you. Then they'll go and sit at a different place. At the end of the day, they'll call you. Please, is there space inside? Is there place outside? Or maybe upstairs? Then you'll be like, yes, please, let's go. You take them there. You can go and stand, they will call you. You are there to take the order. They are communicating. Meanwhile, they are the same people that called you.
Sure.
Some, it's not that they are being arrogant, but some, they are already upset from the house before coming to the restaurant. Okay. So because it's your job or maybe your duty, you know how to handle with them in order to avoid issues with them.
Sure.
Because one mistake with them, if they say they should sack you, they can sack you.
Okay.
And you wouldn't want that to happen because that is where the money is coming from. I always say, do not look for any nice or maybe paperwork. Even if you are looking for it, it's good. If that's your profession, it's good. But in a situation whereby that is not coming, do not fold your hands and wait for that opportunity to come. Start with the little you have. Everybody is creative. It's just that maybe if you've not realized how creative you are, but everybody has something in him or her.
When did you realize that you are so creative?
When? Me, I realized when I was in JHS.
Okay, junior high.
Yes.
Which year?
That was 2010.
That you realized that, like, you are so creative.
Yes.
So
I can do a lot. I do sketching.
Okay.
I can draw. Maybe I can draw you, but it won't look exactly like. But if you see, yes, like I can draw you, but not as in like it's my profession.
Okay.
You see that like the look-alike is there, but how it was supposed to be
So you can
polishing.
draw my look-alike?
Yes,
I can.
I can draw your look-alike.
Okay.
So I can draw, I can bake, I can cook, and what again? For the media side,
You can act.
I can act. I sing a little bit. I'm not that good, but I sing a little bit. And hosting of shows, that one, yes, because that's what we do in school. And what again? I do a lot.
It was for an idea and some yet no. It means if you have talent, don't joke with it. Wouldn't be here, able to do a side here, but to make you scar. Don't joke with it. Just take it serious because it's really helping people. And take it as severe, like one can sound who always have draw, over draw talent and also. Just be with me. Let me take my short commercial break. I'll be right back.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to So Trend, the one-stop destination for all trending and exciting in the world today. Bobusa.
Yeah, Java.
Mwamudi.
Moon somewhere.
Get ready to dive into the world of entertainment,
Hot gossips.
trending news,
And your favorite celebrity lifestyle.
here on So Trend.
Don't forget to buy your popcorn on your way home. Get your partner by your side as you join us, Naden Swa. And
Let me see this and every Friday on Masben TV.
you can't afford to miss this.
It was for your sound review. Before I go break, no, you're saying something you can sing. I think you can act. Let me ask this: for the acting industry, no, who is your role model?
Jacapia.
Jacapia.
Yes.
Can you act like her? Since she's your model, can you do
Yes.
something that shows this person's your model?
Yeah.
Okay. Then just give me some small free stuff that shows that this person is really your role model.
Okay, so I think I've watched one of his movie that she's too arrogant. I can't recall the movie title,
Okay.
but she acted as a arrogant boss lady.
All right.
So I don't know, maybe I should use you.
Use me. Then you use me. Use me. Yeah. Use me. Let's go.
Okay, so you be my driver.
Yes.
The name again.
On Hiniba.
Okay.
All right.
Okay, so no, I'm going to look for English name and call you.
Okay.
Let's see. Let me see. Michael. Michael. Michael.
Yes, madam.
How many times do you want me to call you before you respond?
I'm sorry, madam.
Where were you?
I was at the back door.
Back door.
Yes, please.
Just back door. And you couldn't hear me shouting. You couldn't hear me screaming your name.
I'm sorry, ma.
Have you washed my car?
No, please.
Why?
I was busy doing something. At the back.
Busy? Did I employ you to come and do something else in my house? You eat, you use my facilities, then when I ask you to do something, you don't want to do it. Are you okay?
It's okay. Where is going? It's okay. I'm okay. I'm very, very okay. I'm very okay because everything is going, you know. Yeah, too far. The pressure is getting worse. You say you can sing too. You say you can sing. Who is your role model in the artist and the music industry?
Okay, so the music industry, I really don't have a role model.
Okay.
It's just that sometimes I do my own things as in but like gospel.
Okay.
I'm not really good at it, but
Alright.
I sing.
Okay, so sing one of the gospel. I'm say,
Okay, so I love you, Lord, for your mercy never fails me. All my days I'll be held in your hand. From the moment that I wake up until I lay my head, oh, I will sing of your goodness of God. All my life you have been faithful, faithful. All my life you have been so, so good. With everything that I...
The voice is voicing. Like, the voice is voicing.
I didn't prepare to sing, you know, so you can see that it's breaking. It's breaking.
I can only imagine, say,
yes.
sound become one the way we
but when like before I was sing, or maybe I was actually in the choir member in my church, Chris.Entertainment, but because of the work and the time I close and all that, I've drawn out. I've not been able to go for rehearsals, but it's not bad. I'm still on it. Sometimes I can just be in the spirit and I'll sing in the room and all that, or maybe sometimes I can just go to the beach. You just walk by the beach side, you shout, and then you do all the necessary things to get.
Hey, this serious. Do one person, schooling, catering, like this serious.
Yeah, someone might be asking, how did I do it?
Yes.
You can also do it.
Because the service is too much.
You can also do it.
I can also do it.
Me, it's when I came to Accra here that I started working for people.
Okay.
At my place, I never worked for people.
You work for yourself.
I never sell. I'm always in the house. But after school, I needed to go out. Like, I needed to leave this town. I needed to explore. I needed to see things for myself. And yes, when I came to Accra, I realized that life here is really tougher than I thought it was.
Okay.
Because my place like this, you hardly see people sleeping outside. But when I first came here, my first day at Circle, it was really heartbreaking. Okay. I saw a lot of people carrying small babies, sleeping outside in front of people's shops. When it's raining, they have to stand up with no umbrella, carrying the baby, using wrapper to, it was really hard.
You've not been to Accra before.
That was my first time in Accra here. That's why I realized that if you're at one place, you don't see what is going on in the world. Until you leave your place and move to another place, that's where you see that the real life is actually going on there. So Accra here, I've learned a lot. I've really learned a lot. Being strong is one of them. Because I was a type that I don't like medicine when I fall sick. Okay. My mommy will have to shout. She will nag and nag and nag just for me to take the medicine. But when I came here, I started staying alone. If I fall sick, there's no one to take care of me. It's all by myself. Then I realized that I have to take medicine.
You have no option.
I have no option. Because if I don't take the medicine, whatever that is happening to me in this room, it's only me and me, myself. Because I have nobody. So life is full of challenges and trials. But it's left unto you, the human, how you are ready to go with it. And it gives you 90% of success and 10% of how successful you will make it. So you don't have to wait for someone to help you. Start helping yourself before someone will help you.
That is it.
Others say, I'm waiting for a destiny helper. Why can't you be a destiny helper to someone? You have to be a destiny helper to someone. It's not a bad thing. Those that are helping, ask them where they started for and they ended there. You can also start from that. Then you get to the same level with them. My main focus is to my ladies. I don't know, but I feel so speechless whenever I hear a lady saying...
The lady should listen carefully, listen to advice, yeah.
I feel so like speechless whenever I hear ladies saying, I want a sponsor, or maybe I want a guy that is very rich to settle down. Why can't you get rich yourself? Okay. Then you get a bono plus, that is a guy being rich. Then you settle down.
Just repeat this one for me again, because this particular part, it's sweet. Repeat it. Yes.
So I'm saying that to my ladies, I feel so speechless whenever I hear my fellow colleague or maybe my fellow gender saying that they want a sponsor, or maybe they want a well-settled man, or maybe a guy that is rich to settle down with. That's a poor mindset. You can equally become rich. Then you get a bonus plus. The bonus plus is the guy being rich. If the two of you are rich, everybody is busy with whatsoever that they are doing that you will get money out of it. As far as it's something legal, it's not illegal, something legal, you get money out of it. If one business is not moving on, the other can assist.
That is it.
But if you want a rich man, then you truly get the rich man, and few months' time or maybe years to come, things are not moving on with him. You won't be able to assist him. And that's where the whole thing will collapse.
So let me ask this. So, me, according to what you are saying, like, you will not be advising the guys to go for a lady who is a jobless, right?
No. I'm not saying that they shouldn't go for a lady that is jobless.
Okay.
But I believe guys know what they want.
Sure.
And to my ladies, the truth of the matter is that, honestly speaking, most guys, when they are ready to settle down, they wouldn't go in for a lady
who is not working.
Sharp. If you are a lady and you know how to spend, you should know how to edge a month.
Okay.
Because if you spend and you don't know how to edge, it's useless. That means you can't make savings out of it. And the guy giving you all the time, give me, one day he will become fed up. And even the respect that he will give you, you will lose it.
I'm coming. This particular part, I'm really happy for this part. This time around, your generation, more time. I want a rich guy, I can't date a broke guy, and I can't marry a broke guy. Oh, Papa, Carter, you can't tell me that. Be say you price that, but yes, still, Pobi Oscar, listen to your fellow lady, and not her small. You don't want to work. And you know one thing. Have you said this time around, the ladies, majority too, because of the guys, they are very lazy. They don't want to work. As you were saying, who can take care of them. Say, because they want someone who can take care of them.
So you see, about the physical appearance, you can fix your nails, wear the expensive wigs, but make sure you afford for it.
Better.
You don't wait. One thing I've realized in guys is that once a lady starts asking, give me, even if the guy really loves you, but that love will fade.
Okay.
Because it's a sign that the lady is not in any way to assist you, but she is only in to spend.
Yeah.
And that is not how it's supposed to be.
Let me ask this. So, are you in a relationship?
I'm not in a relationship.
You're not in a relationship. And you're not ready to be in a relationship too?
No.
Oh, man, what time? Yeah, so sad time or the amount won't say you want to be in a relationship?
I won't say relationship is a bad thing.
Okay.
But to me, what I've been through, what I've seen, and the things that I've gone through, I've realized that relationship is not an important thing.
Okay, to you.
That is to me.
All right.
It's not an important thing to me. Because it has to do with sacrifice, time, and all that.
Okay.
You meet a guy today, oh, I'm in love with you, or maybe I like you. And start from there. You start to know each other. Then in no time, maybe the guy calls you, you're not able to pick. The most annoying part is that some guys, once they come into your life, then they begin to control you.
Okay.
That is what I hate. I always say it's my parents that can control me.
A guy can never control you.
A guy can never control me.
Okay.
That is why I don't focus on guys. I don't focus. If I'm in a relationship, to hell with your money. I won't ask you for anything. Okay. If you are the guy, then you know your responsibility and you are doing it. I am not against it.
All right.
But I will not ask you, oh, babe, I need money to fix my nails. I want to change my hair. I want to change my wardrobe. Come to think of it, must you change your wardrobe like every 3 months, 6 months? This fashionable life that we are living, it's nothing. Like, it's not necessary. The only thing is that you should be able to get something to cover your body.
Okay.
like dress decently when you are going out. But for you, and like a person can buy a dress like 200 cedis. I'll buy my dress 50 cedis. But it will shock you that the one with the 200 cedis will wear it. It will not fit her like me with my 50 cedis dress. I'll wear it, then I'll still look smart.
The person is not handsome or not beautiful.
No, not being handsome. Some people, they just do things because others are doing.
Okay.
Let's say there's this latest dress in town that every lady is buying or everybody is wearing. They also want to get that particular dress, forgetting the body type that they have. You didn't even stand in front of the mirror to look at yourself. If you wear the dress, imagine in your head, if you wear the dress, how you will look before you go into it. How can you go and use 200 cedis to buy a dress when you don't have money in your account? If you wear the dress and go out, what will happen?
It's okay, let's put this one aside because the ladies, they will beat you. They will beat you because I said,
no, like, I'm not against like anybody, but I'm just stating the fact. Me, I'm a lady. And if they say fashion, I love fashion. Sure. But I don't go higher than I can afford. That is me. I don't go higher than I can afford. Just because I'm with friends and they are living luxurious life, I need to also live some. Then I have to go and clear my account and also do what they're doing, knowing fully what I have nothing in my account. It doesn't make sense. So it doesn't make sense.
You're not in a relationship.
I'm not in a relationship.
You're not ready to be in a relationship.
No, I'm not ready.
Because I know my viewers out there, some of them are crashing on you now.
Oh, no. I am not ready, honestly speaking, because relationship is the last thing that I would think about.
All right.
It's the last thing that... Whenever I say this, my friends will be like, so when you are ready, how are you going to get the guy so that like you get to know each other before you settle down? Sorry. But that is not the problem. What I don't want in life is someone to come and control me. Okay. Or maybe I'm in a relationship all the time. I need to ask for something. Even with the asking, I need to sit, organize my focusing on my life. I need to get the money. I need to build myself. I need to build my business. If you have something doing, not as in professionalism or maybe like, but your business is moving on well. If a guy comes in and the two of you like each other, the respect is there.
That is it.
It's not like, I don't know how other people see relationship to be, but I don't see it to be what it is. Okay. Like this 21st century. I don't see it to be like that. Me, I see it in a different way. Okay. And I always say that, my ladies, if you are going for like, if you really want a serious relationship, if you really want a relationship to work for you, go in for friendship.
Okay, with a guy?
With a guy.
All
go
right.
in for friendship.
For how long?
Even if, as long as it takes you to know each other very well.
Right.
The reason why I'm saying this is that when you start with friendship and then you're able to build a trust, you know each other very well, more like besties, you are very comfortable with each other. You can say anything at all. With that, if something is bothering you, you will not hesitate to share with your life partner. But you just meet the person, oh, I'm in love with you, I like you, the next thing on top of bed. And when you start having issues, you don't know how to approach each other. You don't know how to tell the guy that this is what is going on. Or the guy don't even know, like, they don't even know your likes and then your dislikes. So once a relationship starts like that, when it leads to marriage, I don't think it's going to build a successful home. Okay. I don't think so.
I see.
Because I believe in friendship, even though I don't have much friends. But normally I say, me not being in relationship doesn't mean that everybody shouldn't be in relationship. Oh, yes. Or they shouldn't believe that love still exists. It does. But when you are going in for it, know what you want. And make sure you know the person very well. Because these days, some guys, they can fake like something. It's the same thing that the ladies too can fake.
That is it. They'll
come in and they'll tell you different things. And per what they've told you, that's what you are carrying on your head.
Yes.
But unless you go deep,
So you believe
deeper
in friendship
before.
more than.
Yeah, I believe in friendship.
I see.
Because once friendship starts and then you're able to build it, then you get to know each other very well, and then the boundaries start bending and all that.
I got you. You say you're not in a relationship. So what makes you happy whenever you are sad?
Okay, so whenever I'm sad, I just feel like being alone.
Okay. Whenever you are sad.
Yes,
You just feel like being alone.
Yes, I just feel like being alone because I'm the type that when I'm sad, if you are talking to me, I can easily get angry the more.
Okay.
So I prefer being alone, or I'll just take a walk.
While the person is not the cause of your sadness.
Yes. You can just ask me something that is not even supposed to make me angry, but I'll become upset.
Okay.
So because of that, I prefer being alone. Or I'll just walk to the beach side, or I'll just dress and I'll walk by the roadside for some few minutes. And I'll go back and relax.
I see. This is serious. Hey, about you, when you probably will be real. Let me ask this my last question. What's your biggest fears in life? Yes.
My biggest
fears
fear in life is losing my parents.
Losing your parents.
Losing my parents, because I don't ever want, I can say I don't ever want this. But even if it will happen, but it should happen at the right time.
Okay.
Because I would really love to pamper them the way I have planned to do things for them. So every day my prayers is God should give them long life and prosperity. So also sit and enjoy what they've suffered for.
Okay.
Apart from that, when it comes to leadership and work business, if you feel, if you fall or maybe fail, it doesn't mean you should stay back.
That is it.
You wake up and you start all over again. Mistakes are bound to happen. Then we learn from it to make sure that that mistake shouldn't repeat itself again.
One more advice to my favorite viewers out there watching you.
Okay, so to my ladies out there, first of all, I would like to say, if you are the type that really focus on people, you have to first focus on yourself before focusing on people. And if you want to start up something for yourself, don't wait for anybody to assist you. Start with what you have. If someone gets impressed with what you are doing, they will assist you. You don't sit in the room and say, I want to do this, I want to do that. Then you succeed it. Even though you sit in the room to draw the plan, everything, but you go out to make sure the goals work. So please, you have to be self-sufficient. You have to be creative. And most of all, you have to be detail-oriented. That's what I will have for you today.
A big shout out to your lovely ones out there.
Okay, so I'll first of all say to my mom and dad, Mr. and Mrs. Adugubiri Mama Vida, and also to my colleagues in GH Media School, especially level 300, King's Production. And who again to my sister, Helena, and then to my pastor, Pastor Isa Bukari.
I was going to say, no, I am very. On Masben Showbiz, not just a Macacho, Yam 6 abonne a chegu or Masben TV. So now, what you are what nasi. Because and then some of the one share why you because and some me deep. Now, just say, oh, ban, just baby amount. Men change the bema, baba ball. What also here destiny helper, or by and so be able. But try say, over subscribe to my YouTube channel, then you'll be getting more updates whenever I post something new. Yamber no I am bro, not just no Caseina, make crowd. Mamma, if you admire channel so trained, and also Basso Live and Calais or Masben TV. In Tiano, you admire channel 6 pepper penatures of what's nasi, oh, Baba here, so trained. Those beautiful girls, number 10 TV news and Consan Quano Modeno. Now, Monsono, oh, Baba, no, about Abashaw. Main Casabe, Macro. I'm next week.